episode 6.
Welcome to the Unqualified Queerers.
Welcome, guys, to episode 6. We made it. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh, it goes down the throat nicely. We're drinking. What are we drinking?
Australian whiskey.
Australian whiskey, mate. Yeah, because we're trying to...
We're classy.
Yeah, we are classy. It's called Starward Twofold. Double grain Australian whiskey.
I recommend it.
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. So it's a celebration, really, because we made it to episode 6, and this is quite a big achievement. We made it without getting cancelled.
Yeah. Well, you kind of got
I love white people. What do you...
You kind of low-key got cancelled by someone.
Did I? Oh, okay. Anyways, moving on. So this episode, I think, because last episode 5, was a bit of a success because, you know, we got a lot of people tuning
love
in.
The gay stuff.
People love the gay shit. And they love the lighthearted, funny, kind of racist stuff.
Yeah, we were kind of funny in that episode.
So we thought we'd keep that going, you know? Anything for the views.
Keep rolling.
Anything. So before we get in, let's give the peeps an update on our lives. Because I know they're dying to know.
Oh, fascinating lives.
You go first. What's been going on with you?
Well, I did get some feedback from one of the viewers.
Oh, you're going to address
one of our 3 viewers. And
one of the fans, yeah.
Yeah, she called me out on the fact that, you know, in the previous episodes, I did mention that, you know, when I go on dates with people, I can tend to get cold after the date and shut off or whatever. And I think I need to explain that a little bit more because people probably just assume that I go on a date and
you're
then
an ice cold bitch,
and then I ghost people and I never talk to them again.
Yeah.
That's just not the case. If I have a genuine connection with you, then I will continue to see you, and I can become very warm and very loving, and I can be really quite romantic once I get a real emotional connection with someone. It just takes me a while.
Yeah.
And I don't make those connections with a lot of people. Not like you, which is just everyone.
Everyone in any living object.
Anything breathing, she loves.
Yes, come at me.
Whereas for me, it just can be a little bit harder.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by I can get cold because I'm not very, you know, actively seeking out something that I feel like that connection isn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Also about my attachment style, I know that my attachment style isn't good and I'm working on it. And as much as it serves to do things for me, like protect me or not get me into, I guess, situations like you get into where you're very, very impulsive and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to work on my attachment style, so I'm not doing a lot of toxic things in relationships of being cold, stonewalling or shutting down.
I mean, that's all you can do, right? Work on it. And
so,
yeah, I feel like you've improved a lot how I've met you.
I'm very self-aware.
Yeah. And that's all you can do. So anyway,
you
heard it here first, guys. You know, Rita's not a cold bitch, I promise.
And so on that, I think it's about time that I delete Tinder.
Yes, thank God for that. Fuck Tinder, okay?
Sponsor us, please.
Please do.
And I think I'm going to get on Hinge.
Yeah, nice.
And be more open to a genuine connection.
Exactly.
I think I'm ready.
Yeah, I think you can find that on Hinge for sure.
Yeah. So speaking of Hinge, I think you've found somebody on Hinge that...
I mean, well...
What do you think?
Whoa. Pump the brakes a bit, okay? Jeez.
Really? Wow.
I know, wow. Those therapy sessions paid off.
We're switching
Yeah,
tonight.
thank God for that.
What's in this whiskey?
So, God. So, are we talking about my life now?
Sure.
Okay. Yes. Well, obviously, my dating life is very positive right now. It's very positive, and you know,
Is it plentiful?
it's good. Like, I feel like I'm finally in a place where I've very, very far along the healing process, and I've got to a place where I'm very happy again.
Good.
And I've been talking to
Some people.
some yes, and yes, it's looking good. So I don't want to
jinx it.
I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to say too much.
All
but
right.
it's going well, and I'm happy, to see where it goes. That's it.
Good.
Yes. So thank
Very
you,
good.
Hinge, for finding
and thank
me.
you,
People.
Hinge. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, let's a couple episodes from now. Let's see.
Yeah, I'll make a Hinge profile, and then we can talk about it next time.
Let's do it. Also, last episode, we asked the peoples who they thought was the most gay.
Yes.
And drum roll, it's Rita.
Of course, it was me.
Yes.
There was a caveat, though.
Yeah.
There were people who voted for you, and they voted for you based on
Yes.
what?
I think people were saying that they thought I did the most gay stuff. Like, I was the most gay.
You
like,
emotionally the most gay. Or
Yeah,
something.
emotionally the most gay. But you look
But I am gay.
look
Is
gayer
gay.
than me. Yeah, so you won that. So thanks, peeps, for all
that
your
wasn't
votes.
a surprise.
So let's get into the episode.
Yes.
What are we talking about this week?
This week, we're going to talk about labels.
Oh,
Because
the
queer
labels.
people love labels.
Yes, we do. We love labels.
Much
we love
to
to
the
put ourselves in a
confusion
box that we just came out of.
Exactly.
Yes.
Much to the confusion of straight people.
Yes.
Or people who aren't from the community.
Mm-hmm.
And even people within the community.
Yeah, a lot of
can
people
be
are
a little bit confusing.
Exactly. There's a lot of labels out there. There's a lot of upcoming labels.
Yeah. We
So-
probably don't even know some of the new labels.
Exactly. So we're going to try and give you a masterclass on the labels we know and that we use.
Yeah. We will be your queer anthropologist.
Yes, mostly Rita, because I'm very not educated in this as much, but I'll do my best.
But we can get your hot take on it.
Yeah. We always love a hot take, perhaps hot take for the
Perhaps
promo.
hot take,
for
yeah.
the promo.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
we should do a section on just what's your hot take on this?
I have a lot to say about that. All right.
Okay, so first thing we can talk about is poly, and I can think poly, monogamous, and open.
Okay.
These are like pretty common labels.
And you're monogamous.
Yeah. What do you identify as?
I'm monogamous, but I have got myself in situations with poly people,
Okay.
and I forget that they're poly and they want to date other people. So I'm just like, okay, so this ain't gonna work out. Yeah.
Yeah. So I used to think my ideal thing was to get involved with a poly couple. That way I can be avoidant and then like leave the relationship at any
See you
time.
later, slip out.
You kind of like
In the middle of the
ghost
night.
the
Yeah, yeah.
relationship at any point. But now I see how complicated it gets because
It's so because it's so different to open.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's open versus poly. I
Yeah.
think there is a big difference, but I think people get confused with it.
Yeah. Poly is when you're able to form multiple connections
Like
emotionally.
romantic,
Yes.
and emotional,
Yeah.
and like have relationships
Yeah.
with multiple people.
Open is just like you have one secure relationship, but you're sexually active with multiple people.
Yeah,
But you have that one secure relationship that you go back to. You don't really get emotionally involved with people.
you
you're
don't
having
have
sex with.
relationships with multiple
Exactly.
people, just that one person. And
I mean, I just have to say, if you're poly, that's
Yep.
great. Like,
Great.
because that's a talent. Like,
honestly, where do you find the time? Like,
yeah, like that's
it's like you're moonlighting in another relationship. I just can't find the bloody time to do this.
I honestly find it hard to text one person and be
Oh
so
my God.
involved in that.
There's so much work to woo someone, to keep that connection going, to be physical with that person. So I think I identify as monogamous because I CBF.
Yeah,
dating multiple
I mean, if poly
people.
was easier, then maybe. I'd be like, yeah, sure, why not?
But I think, I could be open to like having physical connections outside of the relationship, because that doesn't really bother me as much as like being monogamous and like having that person only be with me physically. I don't really care about that as much. But emotionally, I need to have that reassurance that that's something that I know is going to be there, it's going to be reliable. Yeah. But I can't do that if they're polygamous. No. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah, I think we have the same identity in that.
So
sense.
monogamy.
Yeah, monogamous, but could do open.
Could do open, but I think for me, I need a very secure, established relationship, and then it could be a really strong conversation further along the line.
And a lot of communication.
Oh yeah.
And poly people, you guys have to be the best communicators in the world, because like
their communication levels are like probably up here. So like,
probably talking about it all day, every day. I'm like, no thanks, I can't do it.
Yeah.
But I would say in the queer community, that's a label that is very common.
Oh, it's very common.
Yeah,
it's very common, and
lots of people in poly relationships.
Yeah, exactly. Another one is, what is it? Oh, tops, bottoms, subs, doms. Okay. So people always think tops and bottoms only exist in gay men relationships because, you have the top and the bottom, very self-explanatory. But this exists in the lesbian community.
We also talk like this.
yes. And so I would be considered a top.
Well, would you? Let us call your exes.
My one ex that bottomed me for the final months of my relationship. Okay.
So that's called verse.
Yeah. Okay.
Verse.
Okay. Here's the thing. I'm a top for like in the initial stages, but then I can be verse for sure.
I think you and I are the same. Like we're mostly top in new situations, like one night stands or hooking up. You're expected to be top. So you give them what you want and what they want.
I like it because I like being in control.
Yeah.
Yes. Which
it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun, and it's like, and mostly because I get with straight girls, so they don't. I'm teaching.
So they have no idea what is happening.
So.
Married straight.
Yeah. Oh god, here we go again. I got in trouble for that. We can't be talking about it again.
Oh god.
But yeah, this and I'm not going to go into the biology of how the top it works in the.
It's like an energy, guys.
Yeah, it's just an energy. All these like straight men tuning in, like, oh, what does that mean?
But it's so funny. Don't you think like straight couples have that, but like they just don't label it? I think they don't feel like they need to label it. Right?
I think it's like sub and dom as well. Because there's like,
that's true.
Yeah, there's like the dominant, and then because like women in straight relationships can be very dominant, and the male could be sub.
Yeah, that's true. They probably do have those terms.
Yeah.
But yeah, dom and sub.
I would say.
Would you say top and bottom or dom and sub for you?
I think we use
interchangeable.
Yeah, it's interchangeable, right? Like, yeah.
I don't know. I don't really associate with dom as much as.
I would say top.
I would say top because dom for me is like almost BDSM kind of language.
Like dominatrix vibes. Yeah.
So when people use that, I'm almost like, do they really want me to like be really dominant?
Yeah. I would say top and bottom. Yeah. Okay. You can talk about the next one.
Starfish and pillow queens.
I mean, I think starfish is very
self-explanatory. Just think of a starfish lying in bed.
Yeah.
And what you have to do.
Do to me whatever you gotta do. We know a couple of starfishes that we've come across. A pillow queen is a little bit up from a starfish. They still are kind of
stone butchers, right? Like that's the there's like the pillow queens and then the touch me nots.
Yeah.
So we have pillow queens who don't really do much in bed. They like to be dominated. They like to be topped.
But they do a little bit, but not too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not like the starfishes.
Like to be, submissive.
And then the
basically.
stone butchers do not like to be touched.
Stone
They're
butchers
don't
do
touch
not
me.
touch them.
I will do everything to you.
Yeah.
You don't touch me.
Yeah.
Normally, the stone butchers and the starfishes, great match. Perfect. Match is made in heaven.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
we don't come under any of that category.
Nah.
So, I'm like, nah.
You're a bit of a bottom. Given
You
the right,
heard it here first.
given the right
Here's a
context.
soundbite. I'm a bottom. And
Yeah.
I love it. No.
No, but like being dominated can be.
I do.
It can be nice.
Yes,
guys.
yes. Yes. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. The touch me nots. Yeah. We don't.
Yeah,
We don't have
no.
that vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Unicorn.
Okay. I think I know what this is. This is like when is it a straight couple looking for like a female like third?
Yeah, like looking for a bi person.
Okay.
Because obviously
yeah.
they're attracted to men and women.
Yeah.
And that's like every third profile on Tinder. I don't know about Hinge, but every third profile on Tinder is a couple looking for their
Because
unicorn.
their sex life is shit and they want
Because one of them is a lesbian.
yes. She's like, oh, come on, babe. You know you want to.
Yeah, don't you
It's
want to
for
watch me get laid by another woman?
It's like, I don't know if you've watched Friends. It's like the whole Ross, he married a lesbian and she wanted to get
I know.
anyway,
I
if you
know
watch
of
Friends,
this.
you know what I'm talking about.
If you know, you know.
Would you be a unicorn?
If the couple were really hot. Right?
Yeah. I
like
think
if they were
same.
both like really flaming hot, right?
Yeah. Oh,
I think
yeah.
men can be attractive.
Yeah.
Most of the times, I wonder if I want to be that guy. Like I want to,
Or do you want to
wanna
be
look
with that guy?
like
yeah.
that guy mostly.
Okay.
But like
yeah.
I'm into like really aesthetically
Yeah.
stereotypical masculine looking men.
Let's guys, which celebrity wise?
Oh, Idris Elba.
Oh yeah, he's
He's
hot.
hot
He's hot.
and
yeah.
charming and cute and yeah,
Yeah.
totally. He's my celebrity
Idris
man
Elba.
crush.
Yeah, he's hot. He's hot.
Do you have another one?
I was gonna say like Channing Tatum, but that's like standard.
Sorry, Kim gets him.
Kim, you can have.
Yeah,
him.
Kim, you can have him.
Kim is our friend.
And she's obsessed with what's that
Magic
movie he's
Mike.
in? Magic Mike.
He's very sexy in that movie. He's just a good dancer. I think it's just more his dancing that I'm attracted to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think he's very good looking, but yeah, if he asked you to join in with Salma Hayek, you'd say yes.
I'll be like, yes, please. I was waiting for you to ask.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Where do I stand?
Take me.
Okay, so the butchers, the tomboys, the
We've got the
the
butcher's tomboy, chapstick lesbian, lipstick lesbian,
there's this
and then what's the hyperfem one? Like a
I think it's just lipstick lesbians, isn't it?
lipstick lesbian. Yeah.
So I would say I'm a tomboy in the lesbian world.
Yeah. So I'm more the butch.
Yes, you are butch. Yes.
I don't know. Am I like there's butch, like
I think
I feel butch is a dying breed. Like ultimate butches.
you're like the last ones.
Like shaved head.
But then
army gear.
There's butchers with bad fashion sense. Yeah, those are like that's the dying
Shaved
breed.
head.
Yes,
Army gear.
but you're more like a butch, like modern day butch, maybe.
Do you remember? I don't know if in England they had the same thing, but like there were butchers
with cargo pants?
Well, yes, they're the ones I'm talking about, right? And then there was the one that would wear suits.
Oh,
And then their girlfriends would be like the 1950s pin-up girl.
Yes.
Right? I feel like they're a dying breed, but like they were around during my time.
They were people I looked up to.
And the girls were hot.
Yeah.
The ones that ended up with these old man looking women.
Butchers. Yeah. I think it's also like back in the day you couldn't, openly look.
Yeah, but this is even during my time.
Yeah.
It's like they were dapper. Like people really like that dapper look. You know?
Yeah.
And I like a suit.
It's like Carrie from the L Word. The one the one.
The one that ends up with that other really
Tina.
butch woman.
Yeah. That was 2 butches. That was weird.
Yeah, there's this weird thing
Okay,
about
so let's move into the next one. Butches and butches.
butch on butch.
That's kind of unheard of.
It's really rare.
Or what happens with older butches? They may have got, they may.
Yeah, that's true.
Femme and femme is quite...
Femme is very common now.
Yes.
I would say more common now than before.
Butches and butches. But then when we go out in public, people always assume you and me together.
Yes, it's very weird.
But maybe because I look very femme compared to you. And
maybe.
I'm like I look like a little bitch,
We've had people call me daddy.
Yeah.
We've had people come up to we'll be out and we're trying to flirt with someone else and they'll be like, aren't you with that person? I'm
like, no.
Gross, ew.
Just because we're both gay doesn't mean we're together. Jesus Christ.
My sister had to tell grandma.
Oh.
She was like, this is Rita's friend Prav. She's just a friend.
Okay, friend.
She's literally a friend. And I'm like, yes, please tell grandma that because that's gross.
Yeah, man. Fuck. What's the other one? Stud and stems.
That is a more Americanized.
Yeah, it's more like a black
and Latino kind of
black Latino butch person is
version
like a
of stud. Stud is like butch and femme.
Yeah.
Stud and stem. Yeah. Which that's kind of more towards that minority community, and you don't really need to take that label up.
Yeah.
U-Haul. That's what you like to do.
Yeah, it's
with
my
your
favorite
feelings.
thing. Not anymore. I mean, I don't know.
We'll see.
Okay. Yes, what you explain.
U-hauling is the typical thing of the stereotype about lesbians is that they fall in love after 3 dates.
Yeah, like a week. Yeah.
And they're like, let's move in together. And let's U-haul.
3 weeks in, they're moved in. Month in, they're saying, I love you.
Yeah.
2 months in, they're thinking about getting married. That's the lesbian U-Haul.
That's what you could do. You could be really good in Love is Blind because they literally get married after 4 weeks.
You heard it again, the Love is Blind producers.
Really hit us up,
Yeah, I think I would do well in that show.
See, so straight people do that shit too.
Yeah.
They make seasons and seasons of this shit.
Yeah.
Okay, and lesbian bed death.
Oh, okay, so as quickly as they U-Haul, they reach the deathbed.
They become roommates.
Yeah. Let's just lie next to each other.
Let's just niche next to each other and pet our cats. Not each other's pussies.
Yeah.
Just our cats.
This doesn't happen with gay men, does it? Because do you know why?
I don't know.
Most of the gay men I've met are in open relationships. So even if they're not having sex with their own partners, that's your phone. They're not having sex with their own partners, they're able to get their needs met somewhere else.
Yes.
But lesbians can't do that because they just get jealous.
Because they are friends with their exes.
And yep, exactly. So that's all the categories we have.
That's the labels
we know and we have some knowledge in that we could share with you.
Okay.
Shall we? So we asked some questions, didn't we? We asked you guys to ask us any questions that you wanted us to answer, and we had some come in. Okay, so I'm going to read them out. Get your thinking hat on. We need to give the best possible unqualified advice. Right. The first one was, okay, if my partner goes... Oh, actually, 1 second. Okay, yeah. If my partner or me go to the strippers whilst we're in a relationship, is that considered cheating?
Okay. Obviously, the easiest answer is have a conversation with your partner about it, and then you can know if that's cheating or not. For me, that is not cheating because that is professional. That is a business. You are going to a place of respectable business, and you don't really touch the merchandise there. How's that cheating?
Okay. This is asked by a straight person. So
again,
maybe
same thing.
So if her man goes to the strippers and gets a full-on lap dance,
it's a lap dance. Is he? Okay. If he goes to a sex worker, don't you think that's a little bit different than going to strippers?
But it's still a place of business, isn't it?
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. I guess. Okay, this is what I'm saying.
Totally.
I'm saying if you're going with your friends and it's for a stag do or whatever, fine. having a bit of fun. But if you're going like on your own after work to the strippers because you want to get a lap dance, maybe that's a bit concerning.
What about OnlyFans then?
Well, what do you...
if somebody's like on someone's account and they're like visiting the same person
that's like watching,
over and over
that's
again.
like watching porn though, isn't it?
But they have a relationship with this person on, like, as in they go to the same OnlyFans account. You know?
I'm
What do you think?
Yeah, maybe.
Is that like building a bit of a relationship with that person?
I think they should talk to their partner about it. I mean, anything, if it's a man doing this, then I'm just going to be like, well...
What if it's a woman doing it?
Still talk to your partner about it.
Yeah, clearly you should just have boundaries. But I think the stripper thing, you don't really do much.
Stripper thing is fine. Like
you go to the strip club and you give them money into their thong.
Yeah,
like it's not that.
I think it's also
harmless.
with what intention you're going there with. You know, like I said, if they're going, you know, just with some friends, just for a bit of fun after a night out. Yeah. Boom. But if you're going like on your own and just
like it's 12 o'clock on a lunch
and
break and you're like, I need to go to strip club to put money.
Unless you're going for like the free buffet or whatever, you know, it's different.
It's a great buffet.
Yeah. You would know. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. What do you do if you have a crush on your best friend's girlfriend, but they've broken up?
So ex.
That
is the gayest thing to do, is to fall in love with your best friend's ex.
Okay, so this person has actually asked, have we ever acted on it? Have you ever had a crush on your best friend's girl or acted on it? Hashtag soz, not soz.
I don't think I have.
I'm trying to think.
Because I really don't think I have.
No.
I'm very like when
I don't really get with
when I meet when I meet you, I generally put you in box a box, friend or potential.
Yep.
And if I put you in the friend box, like you basically will never get out of that friend box.
Yeah. I think I've had crushes on my friends' partners. Like, not all of them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think, like...
But, like, you know, but I would never act on it.
Right.
Would I? No.
Yeah. What if you fell in love with that person?
No.
How can you fall in love? I mean, for me, you could. But I just, for me, I don't think I could.
Yeah, no. Can't do it now. I mean, if you probably have had crushes on them, maybe like... I think I've had crushes on my guy friends.
Oh, I've slept with my friend's ex. Now I'm just...
Well, wow. Okay, you've done more. Okay, here we go.
Okay. No, now I'm remembering. Okay. I have slept with my friend's ex.
It's all coming back to you now.
Oh my God, no. And I've also had a crush on one of my friend's exes. But at the time, they weren't together. It was kind of like they could get together.
Oh, so you broke the bro code.
Maybe I did. I think I did.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't like doing shit like that because it gets messy. Yeah. So I don't think
I've done that, but I definitely have had crushes on friends' partners. Yeah.
Did you do anything?
No. Because I think I remember one of my guy mates, his girlfriend. I had a crush on her. Yeah.
Oh, a straight couple.
And I've
never done that for a straight couple.
Yeah, but you know, lesbians fall in love with easily and whatever, you know.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, just me especially. Right, you had a question as well, right? Someone asked you a question. What was the question?
So my friend is wondering, I guess, like, what's the appropriate amount of information you should give someone, or like detail you should give someone if you're a trans woman and you're dating predominantly men, and like when is the time to tell them that you're trans? And I don't know. For me,
I don't think I'm qualified.
Yeah, we're very unqualified to answer this. So okay. I did think about it, and I do want to give an answer of some kind because they asked me. I think it's what keeps you safe because that would be my number one priority to keep you safe. And you don't have to do this if you're a trans woman and you do it any other way. Like, I'm not here to judge. Like, I have no idea what your experience is, and I'm not going to like put any judgment on that.
Yeah,
I would put it in my dating profile, just so there is no risk, I guess, of them finding out and then losing.
And also,
and being violent. That's my number one concern. Is just about the violent aspect.
Yeah, put it in your profile. But most trans people I've met are very open about the fact they're trans. You know.
Yes.
You know. So,
and I think that's great. And like, we should celebrate trans people and their experiences, and to weed out the people who are transphobic. I think that's a really good way to do that. Because if they don't want to date you because they're like dickheads, it's better to know now.
Screw them.
Don't give them dates. Don't give transphobes any dates.
Yeah, they're fucked. Yeah,
don't date them. No. So, yeah, that's how I think you could approach it.
Whatever makes them feel safe.
But yeah,
and it's their choice. At the end of the day, I feel it's their choice. And,
when you ready to come out to your partner or your date or whatever, that's when you feel comfortable to do it. No one should tell you to do it any other way. But yeah, just that's what I would do, just to keep like your safety as a priority. Yeah,
I think that's a good one.
I hope so. We're very unqualified in that regard, but
there was one other question. Okay. When it comes to physical appearances on a first date, what do we normally look at first?
Oh,
and the person that asked this, they love putting us on the spot. You go.
God, it's so cliche. It's so cliche. Like the eyes. Okay, let's just nix that. Like, we can't say the eyes.
Okay, yeah.
The smile.
Okay.
God, that's also so lame.
The smile.
But I do love a good smile that like kills me.
This sounds really bad. I look at the teeth. Because if they have bad teeth,
I don't notice the teeth.
Yeah,
I really don't notice teeth. Like, my friends have been like, "Oh, I got braces." I'm like, "Why did you get braces?" I have no idea that their teeth
not bad teeth as in like wonky or whatever. But like like bad teeth as in like it's just like
unhygienic or
that's it.
No, I mean, I get it. I get it. Like, I know people have this whole thing about teeth, and you have this whole thing about height. But the lips, the mouth, that's really sexy. And another thing is hands.
Oh, you look at the hands.
I like the hands.
Wow. Okay.
Hands are sexy, man.
I don't think I ever look at the hands. I think I just go straight to the face, and I'm like, yeah.
Because you're superficial. That's why.
I'm a superficial bitch. No.
I think hands are sexy.
Yeah.
There's a whole thing on TikTok about hands.
My hands. Yeah, I know. I don't know. It's hard. Like, on a first date, because normally you've seen their picture, right? So you go,
but they don't look like their pictures all the time.
When you look in real life, I think you're looking at like every single bit of their. I don't know.
What's a physical feature like makes you melt? Makes you like weak in the knees?
Yeah, I think smile. If they have a good smile, yes. Yeah.
I think
smile can really, like, if someone's just coming and smiling face. And like, it just gives a good vibe.
Yeah, definitely. The smile and just the way they carry themselves. A voice too. Voice can because you can't hear their voice.
Yeah. If they have a sexy, husky voice.
Yeah. A low voice.
Yeah. Or they have
that gets to me.
Yeah. Or they have like an accent. A British accent, you say? Yes.
Yeah.
Sexy.
Yeah, for me, if they have an American
Oh, yeah, you love the Americans. I don't know.
God.
American accents, I like it, but it's not honestly, like my top 5.
Accent, I don't mind an accent. It doesn't it's the conversation.
Yeah.
Or a dimple. Dimple doesn't hurt.
Yeah, dimples. Yeah, it's just, yeah.
It's the whole package.
It's the whole
dude.
package. Who's this person? Superficial person asking us. Oh yeah, of course it's Hayley.
I knew it was Hayley. Okay, are you a boob or an ass person?
Oh my god. I like both. Okay, I can't pick.
God.
I like both. Okay, I'm greedy. I like both.
What an answer.
I know. I like both, but I know what you're gonna say.
Oh, ass. 100%.
But I just like both. I like both.
I mean, boobs, I could take it or leave it. Honestly, I don't really.
I
don't care.
I don't care if they don't have tits, but
Yeah.
I like.
Girls with no boobs. Like I think they're kind of sexy.
yeah.
I kind of like that.
But I can't choose. If there's both, I'm just like I can't choose. I'm just it's hard. Okay, it's hard. I like tits and I like ass. Boom.
Oh, I love a good ass.
Here's the promo. That was it for the questions.
Okay.
What was the final?
And we need to do secret question time.
Oh god. Okay, secret question. Okay. Have you thought of one?
I think I've thought of one.
Okay.
It's kind of like a two-parter.
Two-part? Oh,
Kind
God.
of. It's like an easy one. I think
okay.
it's pretty lame, actually.
Okay, you go first then.
Okay. What is... I don't know. Did we ask each other this already? What is your worst/best quality?
I think we already...
Yeah, maybe we
I think we already asked this question.
God, I need to think of
we
another.
need to be more original.
Yeah.
Okay,
then.
what's your pet peeve that you don't like in someone?
There's so many.
One.
One. Or if they are ungenerous. Is that the word? Ungenerous?
Ungenerous. Okay.
They're not very generous. And it doesn't mean like money. It means like generous with their time, their energy, their warmth, that kind of stuff. Like just somebody who's kind of like stingy and closed off.
Oh yeah,
like,
no, that's a bit turn off. That's a turn off.
Yeah, somebody who's just a little bit like closed off and not very open.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
That's a pet peeve of mine.
Okay, that's a good one.
Okay. All right, fine. Desert Island
Oh god, yeah.
band/musician.
Oh my, you're asking me.
Yes. If you're stuck on a desert island, you can only choose one. Who would it be?
Well, you know who I'm going to pick.
I can't believe you're going to pick this. Really? Are you really going to pick?
Okay, so
Really?
I'm not allowed to say Taylor Swift. Anyone but Taylor Swift. Okay.
But would you actually, if you're on an island and you're going to die there all by yourself and the only music you bring, you're really going to bring Taylor Swift? Wow.
Okay, actually, no. Can I change? I do like Taylor Swift, but I think it wouldn't be like... I know, I can't believe I'm saying this. Desert Island. Oh, like a person that's dead? Or yes.
Yeah, you're bringing their music.
I think I'd say like... Okay, I think I'd say Elvis.
Elvis? Okay.
I like Elvis.
All right. Let's just say Elvis.
Yeah.
Okay. How about bringing somebody to a dinner? Like dead or alive?
Oh, oh, this is a hard one, bro. I don't know why I thought of Henry VIII. I feel like I just want to like ask him a lot of questions.
Wow. That's a random.
Or like Anne Frank.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really two. Anne Frank, Henry VIII. What are the other? How about you?
I mean, there's the to be fun. I think I would ask Oscar Wilde.
Oh yeah.
But like, if I really wanted to get into the nitty gritty, I would probably invite Nietzsche or something.
Okay.
Like a philosopher.
Yeah.
Although I think Oscar Wilde would be super
I think
fun.
that's a really good one. Oscar Wilde, he'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be. Yeah, I think he'll be a good one. Oh, even someone like Vincent van Gogh.
Yeah.
He was a bit fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's the one that chopped off his ear off.
chopped his ear off,
exactly.
yeah.
I'll be like, why'd you do that, mate? You're right. But
or
yeah.
Simone de Beauvoir. Like, I think someone like an intellectual
Yeah.
I'd really want to pick their brain.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Or a musician, because I love musicians.
Yeah. Well, Ringo Starr.
But they say never to meet your idols.
Yeah, you shouldn't, because you'd be disappointed.
Like, I would be scared to meet Bob Dylan.
Oh, what if he's a dick?
Yeah, what if he's an asshole to me?
Yeah, nah. Yeah.
Don't be sad.
But yeah, that's it. We've bored the people with all the stuff we can possibly bore them with.
Okay.
I hope they found it interesting. us talking about.
I hope so.
If
not, just drink some whiskey and listen to this bloody
let's
episode.
do a final cheers to episode 6. And if our exes are listening to this,
I doubt mine's
look at
up,
us.
but mine's
We're
up.
famous, and you left us. So,
Ma, we're
joke's
famous.
on you.
You regret all of this.
Yeah, but we'll see you again next time.
Bye.
Bye.